Smart. All right, everybody, welcome.
Yeah.
This is gonna be part of our newest segment. One hit wonders. It's gonna be our sort of one shot segments for those who would like to hear some sort of short one shots. Here we are. Um, we're starting this off with Call of Cthulhu, or how I like to call it, Call of Cage-Thulu, because we're brought here by one of our artist companions, our spectator on Unimare, and also an occasional pop-up member, and some of our other segments, Cage, or Cage Kid on D&D Amino. Check her out. Take it away, Cage.
All right, so we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition. All right. For those of you listening, Call of Cthulhu is a horror role-playing game where the players are investigators, sort of kind of discover occult lore and things. Sometimes concerning Cthulhu himself, but not always. In this game, the game master is referred to as the Keeper of Arcane Lore, or the Keeper. You guys are the investigators, and we shall begin. It's the night of November 23rd, 1924. You guys are nearing the end of your archaeological dig in the Valley of Kings. You've been here for about a year and a half now, and you have only a few weeks remaining of your time here. Currently, you've not really come across anything significant, and are currently sitting around a campfire having a meal together, as the other workers have seemed to gone to bed already. Would you guys like to describe your characters? Starting with... Let's go with the archaeologist.
All right. So, good old the archaeologist. That's me. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. His name is Diego Baker. Comes from England, and he's a dude. Sure, yeah. He's kind of.
What a guy.
He's wearing. Yeah, he's wearing. He's wearing like a beanie, fucking turtleneck cardigan, because I can, and khakis, green cardigan, and plain tan khakis. He's got shoes, boots even. Am I right? His blonde hair is kind of peeking out from under his beanie. It's just kind of like swept aside a little bit. Yeah, he's wearing a beanie.
In the
Can't
desert?
stop me from doing that.
In the desert?
He's wearing a beanie?
In the desert?
Huh? In the desert, you know it, baby.
Huh.
It's character
love for
design.
this beanie.
It's character design, baby. No one's gonna get in my way.
All right. So next up, let's go with the plucky kid.
Alright, so sitting around this campfire, you see a small child-looking girl. She's tiny, dark hair, black, kind of curled, stopping about her shoulders. A deeply tan skin, brown eyes, wearing, how would I describe it? I guess like simple clothes that you would see in those movies, like archaeologist clothing basically, but something like that. I don't know how to describe it, but that.
Basically khaki dungarees.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. She's basically wearing that. Her name's Akila. Pretty nice. She just looks genuinely happy as she's eating.
What about our crew chief?
Hello. My character's name is Amethyst. Fuck. Amethyst. No, but it's not. Amethyst. There we go. Not amethyst. Sorry. I got gemstone in the brain. Amethyst who? Who you ask? Amethyst. Anyway.
Doctor Who.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's my backstory. My parents wanted me a doctor. I was like, nah. Anyway. Okay. I have scruffy facial hair, and some people mistaking me for Jack Black. So there you go.
Like, what?
Yo, what's up, Jack Black? Should have had you on the show playing some talk to him.
Dude,
Jack Black, who was supposed to be Doctor Who. Who? I mean,
well then.
Smart, right?
Well then.
how about for linguist?
So, for the linguist, she's a lady, blonde hair, blue eyes,
Called it.
big assets.
Didn't call that part.
I mean, you know, she's rich, so you know, she has a lot
She's-
of assets.
She's not, but she's a clever lady, as in she was not clever at all. She chose the wrong major. She decided to be a linguist. Bad choice. So now she's kind of living with that choice. Here, with all of you, translating.
Please no, we're not dissing real life linguists. Real life linguists, we love you. Peace
Yes.
She's hoping one day she'll find someone to go into the bed with her.
Oh,
That
God.
day will never come.
Dear
That day has
Lord.
not come. It probably won't.
Hmm.
Wait, what do you mean coming to bed? I'm confused.
Stop.
You don't need to know.
There, Chief. Literally, crew chief.
Hey!
So,
Wait, what? Wait.
I made a joke. Funny, haha. Alright, how about our dilettante?
How do you do? The name's Darcy Hurst. Pleasure to meet you. Darcy is a bit on the short side, around 5'3", 5'2". She has more plumper features, very full features, covered, pale skin covered with freckles. You see messy red hair that's sort of tried to kept in this bun that just slowly falls out throughout the rest of the day. And these sort of these wide green eyes that have these small circular glasses at the front of them. This little petite nose, sort of keeping it in place. Wearing what seems to be some very fitting clothes for the hotter weather. Rolled up sleeves and capri sort of shorts.
Alrighty.
I just realized I didn't describe what I was wearing, so you know what? Guess I'm not.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Quick, what's your character wearing? What is Jamie wearing, please?
Desert things.
Tank top. Always tank top. Booty shorts.
Just the tank top.
Booty
Oh my
shorts?
god. I don't think those were a thing in the 1920s.
I told you she picked the wrong major.
Picked the wrong era.
Yeah.
Our linguist is a time traveler.
She's trying. No, it's not even the wrong. She's just trying really hard for someone. She's desperate.
Oh dear God.
She's
Boy.
cut her own shorts. They were pants. Not anymore.
Maybe
Oh my
this
lord.
How about last but not least, but our ex-soldier?
Hello.
No.
No.
No. Try again.
Go back. Retake that.
I don't want your character's voice to be Bee Wizard, please.
This is me, wizard. How dare you?
Try again.
I think you need to change the chibi. I think you need the bees chibi.
No. They don't need to see the me screaming about bees.
I think they do if you're gonna do the bee voice.
So Theodore York is a ex-soldier in the British Army. dishonorably discharged because, you know, he thought it'd be funny to put a cork on the barrel of his, you know, officer's rifle. Officer didn't think it was funny.
Wonder why.
I did.
So, you know, he fought in the Great War, actually fighting here in Egypt, and, after he got discharged, he kind of needed money, because, you know, living kind of costs that. So,
You don't
Yeah.
say.
yes, living costs money.
In actuality, what he's fighting is rats. He's our exterminator.
And so, you know, he's here back in Egypt because, you know, he's being paid to be here. He you know, he just kind of wants to go home, but
Wow, you're being paid to be here, so are the rest of us.
yes.
Well, I mean, technically, the dilettante's not being paid to be here. She's financing this entire expedition.
I'm
Thank
in
you for
charge,
giving me money.
motherfuckers.
Yes.
Thank you
No,
for
she's
giving me
paying
money.
herself. I haven't
Alright.
been paid, so I need that money
He's
right now,
wearing
or-
kind of like, you know,
So,
buttoned up garbs. That, you know, buttoned up garbs. He had a revolver on his hip. You know, just jeans and a, you know, fighting knife, you know, on the other side of his hip. And he's just kind of, you know, standing around.
Ah, alright. So you guys kind of sit around this campfire eating. Is there any interactions between you?
Wow,
know.
this is some great porridge.
Sorry.
Alright,
No.
Yeah,
How?
it's really tasty. It's good. The food. I like it.
I have a question for you, Sir York.
yes.
How was the day today? Any trouble?
I mean, there are some ruffians that tried to pull me into an alley. They're not here anymore.
We're in the desert. How is there an alleyway here?
Where in the world did you find an alley?
Don't worry about it.
Sir, are you okay?
We're in the
No.
middle of buttfuck nowhere.
I think the heat's getting to him.
Yeah, I think he was in the heat too long. Do you need to lay down?
You're telling me.
Do you think he thinks the guys in the alley were the rats that he killed earlier today?
I thought they were rattlesnakes.
Rats, where? He just stands up. He
They
just
might have
with
been
his
the
knife.
mice. Rats, mice, I can never tell the difference. Yes, the mice.
Or the snake, or it could have been, the snake I feed them to.
Were you
Give me
Where's
Billy.
the
a
snake?
little bit of Sean Connery there?
Yes.
Where's the snake?
Huh? Oh, he lives on that hill over there. That little sand dune, I guess you could call it.
You mean the one the workers call Billy?
Yes, Billy.
Your feet. Okay, no wonder he's staying around these parts.
Don't you insult
Well.
Billy.
Anything else interesting today?
It's hot.
As usual, yes.
There was a lot of more sand.
Yeah, really, we're in the desert. I didn't know.
You're the one who
the
saw
one-
it. You're the one who's
alleyway.
talking about an alley.
It was a mirage.
So now you're aware of your hallucination.
What?
Yes. Why do you think I was
I'm going to go up
discharged?
to him and I'm like, I'm gonna go feel his forehead. Are you sick? Do you have a fever?
I don't feel like I have a fever, but then again, I'm in the desert. The world has a
Kid.
fever here.
Kid, watch out. Crazy will spread to you. You need to be careful.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want
social
that,
distancing,
okay.
kid.
Yeah,
6
yeah,
feet
yeah.
away.
Stay
6
away.
feet-
Okay, okay.
Social
Something
distancing,
tells
no
me that joke
Carlton.
won't be very good 80 years later.
Well then, that just dates this video. Just pan him out to immediately.
so glad that the money going into this is going for some great finds so far. Sand, mirages.
We're getting close. I think we're getting close.
What are we looking for?
I've been
Money,
saying
we
I've
haven't
been
paid
saying that the
this
past 2
month.
weeks, but I think we're getting close.
What are you all
I
looking for?
I
again?
read whatever we find. You know, hand me something, I'll read it. I guess.
Hmm.
What are you all looking for again?
We
We're
been
looking for
here
your hat.
how-
We're looking for your hat, sir. You're missing your hat.
Oh no, the army took that when I got discharged.
They took your hat?
Yes, it was a
How
li-
dare
Why would
they
they
took
do
your hat?
that?
Well, because they kind of gave it to me when they they enlisted me.
Was it
Do
a
you own
special hat?
anything?
Huh?
Do you own any personal belongings?
I have a
Pulls
house.
up, like, he pulls up like a single fork.
I own a house in Peckham. My uncle lives there currently.
So you own no clothes, no furniture,
No, I mean
no
like there's
personal
furniture.
wares that you keep
I mean,
on
no,
you.
no. I mean, I do, but here's the thing: I don't bring much to the desert.
Yeah, you can tell him by his bare ass cheeks. No
I
clothes.
said I was wearing jeans.
I got a question.
Those are
Is
the
Sanders-
best yet.
you're speaking Egyptian, considering you only have like a 1% ability in English.
No, I saw it. There was like 30.
Okay,
So I can
okay.
speak English.
I was gonna be like, hey, I guess I gotta translate.
Oh, I can translate too. if
No,
I
I was
need it.
the plucky kid in the house knows exactly what he said. Everybody else doesn't. But that's
Oh yeah, no, like we're the only ones. Everyone else is just like, what's he saying?
You think the archaeologist would know Egyptian? Nah, I just know Arabic.
Who needs Egyptian?
Who needs Egyptian?
Not
you know, in
us.
Egypt. It's fucking.
all right. So you all settle in for the night.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep,
Oh,
gonna
I'm
settle
taking
in
my-
for another lonely night.
Big ol' heavy blanket that I definitely won't have a heat stroke in.
Well, the thing is, in the desert, it's cold at night.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh,
See,
never mind.
you're
We're
gonna
good.
you're gonna do great. I'm gonna do bad. I'm wearing next to nothing. I'm gonna
Never mind,
freeze
I'm not gonna say
tonight.
that.
Sometimes, a girl has to take initiative, You can't just be sitting around waiting for things to happen. You gotta tell this girl, just go for it.
There's room for two.
I just don't understand why she's trying to get for someone out of this, like out of people here in the desert. There's just let's just say so far our options here are very limited. I'm not trying to offend any of the guys in this group or girls. It's very limited.
Look, she likes exotic cuisines, okay?
Crust, you ain't exotic, honey.
You ain't
You're
exotic.
You're as bland as the porridge.
The porridge is even blander than the bread they gave me in the trenches.
There are two people here I'm absolutely like forbidden to go after, and the rest of you aren't very appealing. One's illegal, one is an insane old man. I don't want to go near either of them.
I'm 49.
You're also
don't-
insane.
You don't act
You're
like it.
insane old man.
I'm
I'm
Like
17.
bee wizards.
I'm 44.
I'm 30.
Ah, shit, you passed your prime.
I think I'm
44.
36.
Past my
Yeah.
prime. I may have a few gray hairs, but I'm rocking it right now. I just don't have the short hair of the 20s. But why would I? It's a desert. I don't really care how I look when I'm in the middle of nowhere, unlike some people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey man,
You know, I'm
character
only-
design
I'm
is
only-
great.
I'm only looking for a man.
There are many men.
Not that I can see.
All right, so you all eventually fall asleep in your tents.
I'm very
Yeah,
sad.
al-
Sunrise
alone.
comes quickly the following morning, and you all toil through most of the day, done past lunch, about mid-afternoon, and all of a sudden you hear a cry of excitement out near the northern part of the dig site.
Ooh.
There's
Did
a
they kill
lot of-
Billy?
no.
I go over to check.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm running over to. Yeah, I'm like I get up and I'm like grabbing my glasses, putting them on, and hurrying over.
You know,
Alright,
just,
yeah.
I'm
I think
gonna
we're all
walk
going
over there
there.
too.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, if
As
they
you
found
get-
something, I guess I need to translate, so. That's
As you
kind
get
of my
there,
job.
you see the workers surrounding what appears to be a large slab, and it seems to be sort of angled off the ground a little bit, as if there's like maybe a stairway that could possibly be behind it, but it's just this big giant slab, and they're just excitedly like kind of brushing at it, jumping up in the air, you know, excited they finally found something after this long year and a half.
Congratulations, you found a rock.
Hush.
Speaking Egyptian, can I understand what they're saying?
Most of them are just saying, you know, thank the gods, we finally found something. You know, we're about to get a payday. You know, things of
Yeah.
that.
Excellent work, gentlemen. Excellent work. And I'm like kind of walking past them and trying to take a better look at this.
I
walk
rush over to the
beside-
slab and check it out.
No, I'm
So
just
do
gonna, I'm gonna walk up with them, but I'm gonna hang further behind. It's not my place to just be up front.
All right.
Careful! Don't just touch it.
I poke it.
You poke
No!
it. You poke it, and it's solid.
It's been buried under the sand. There's probably nothing here except maybe a stray scorpion.
Spot hidden checks for those of you who are investigating the
All right.
Ooh, what dice should I use for this character? I have so many.
Oh, jeez, I hit my mic. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, spot hidden. Here we go.
I'm gonna
Spot
use.
No.
Spot hidden.
One.
Hidden. Spot hidden.
No.
Who are you?
Wow.
You're
I got a
liar.
1.
I know you're a liar. You're a liar.
Wait, no, wait, quick
I got a-
question. A 1 and then 0, 0 on a D100's a 1, right? Because 0, or is that
Correct.
1? Okay, so yeah, a 1.
Hard success.
Crit
Um,
success. Or
Hard
I got
success.
a 1.
19. So would that also be a hard success?
Is it smaller
24.
than the middle number or smaller than the lowest number?
It's smaller than the middle number.
That's a hard
That's a hard
success.
So I fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a smaller than the middle number. So.
Okay, so that's a hard success.
I
Right, so
got
for those of you
28.
who had hard successes, you look around and you take a look at this slab, and it almost appears as if there isn't a whole lot of hieroglyphs left on it. Obviously scraped off, like the paint of it scraped off from the sand. But you do sort of see a sort of a extension from the slab. It's not completely flat, and it almost vaguely looks like the god Anubis, which isn't entirely strange or anything like that. You know, he is the god of death, but it's obviously not something that anyone has uncovered here in the Valley of Kings just yet. Now, for our person who got their critical success, this isn't based on your knowledge of Egyptian lore. All right, my guy.
I
Notice
know.
about this slab? What you notice about this slab is that it looks as if it's almost a and that if the workers were to utilize the crane, that they might be able to lift it up and off, but that it does not swing open any way. It's going to have to be lifted up with some sort of contraption.
He kind of just starts, he turns to the worker, he's like, Oi, get the crane!
All right.
So
Do
I
they
failed. So
understand
I'm
English?
guessing to me this just looks like a pretty painting.
The crazy man is asking about a crane.
Yes, get the crane, you can lift it up the rock. What am I staying on?
You mean
You're-
a pulley?
Yes.
A pulley
For
system.
once,
you
that
can't
is-
afford a crane.
For once, that is fairly smart. And who are you to say what I can and can't afford?
Well, you haven't paid me for the last 2 months, so
That's because you're not doing your job.
I am doing my job. You're alive, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't forget the snake incident. Anyway.
Excuse me, Mr. or should I call you Doctor? Who?
Just
Are these? Have you seen anything like this in your area? I mean, considering this is your country, just wanted to ask, is this
I'm
normal?
Just looking at him with a unamused look on my face. And do I know?
You know that
keeper of lore.
you know that Anubis is the god of death, and that it's not necessarily uncommon for him to be featured in burial sites, but not necessarily on the tomb slabs themselves. None of the other digs that have been uncovered have had a slab quite like this one. So
I'm gonna take who are you again? The archaeologist, yeah.
Hey, that's me.
I'm gonna bring the archaeologist. I'm gonna be like, see this?
Mm-hmm.
This is Anubis. Okay.
I'm aware.
Anubis.
Anubis, yes, I'm aware.
That's all you need to know.
That does not help me in the slightest.
You're an archaeologist. You should know who Anubis is.
You're right, I do know who Anubis is. It does not help me at all.
So while the crew chief and the archaeologist argue, the crew gets together, just completely ecstatic to get started, and they start lifting this slab, and eventually there's sort of almost like a little sound as the seal kind of is removed, and the desert wind kind of rushes down into this hole that's been revealed. What do you all do?
Boys, I think today's about to be payday.
Ooh!
That'll
A
be a
hole.
good day.
Okay.
Wow, it's a hole!
Alright then. Excuse me, the rest of you, bring us some flashlight. Go check out the inside.
They
No, send them a few workers there first, as scouts.
Hey,
We're the scouts.
yes, it's kind of our
No,
job.
send in the workers.
Our
Why
job
are we
is
getting
to
our
go in.
hands dirty.
Hey,
Because that's
because
our
getting
job.
our hands
I'm the
dirty.
archaeologist.
Getting our hands dirty? Look, I may be scarred and kind of crazy from the war, but even I know that the only thing that's probably gonna be in there is dead things.
all right. So some of the crewmen, they're busy working on, this crane is kind of operated on a pulley system in which people are literally lifting it, so they can't really let go to go down in there first. But one of them does run off to the tent, so they bring a handful of candles to the archaeologist. I believe that's in your pack, correct? There would be 4.
That works.
Candles?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So they hand them to you, and then they return to their position to keep that slab held up as they're trying to slightly move it to the side. Do you all go down into the hole?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Definitely.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
be doing my
sure.
job if I didn't go in.
Yes. Oh wait, are we going into the tomb?
Yeah.
We're going to the hole.
Alright.
Did you just say yes and then ask, are we going into the tomb?
Oh, I know, because the music transition!
So you all go down into the tomb, and the fading light from the remainder of the day sort of illuminates that this is sort of a long hallway, and it kind of goes down into the desert floor. And as you look around, you notice that there are a handful of hieroglyphs that are kind of strewn along the walls, little figures of animals and stuff carved out. And at the end of this hallway is what appears to be a table that has a few things sitting on it.
I light the candles and I pass them to. I pass 3. One to the noble Darcy. Hey, you take it. It's all yours, buddy.
Thank
I
you.
give one to Amenthus, because he's our resident Egyptian man. And the last one goes to Jamie, because. Yup.
Cause Jamie.
Yup.
All right.
And then the last one goes to me.
Yeah.
All right. As you all kind of take your candles and start looking around, I need you to do a listen check.
Listen.
Listen
Oh.
check.
Oh, I'm deaf in one ear.
Oh.
20.
Oh, but it's okay.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what that is. Real quick.
Hey.
That's a fail.
That's a success.
Listen. Okay.
Nothing special.
Wait, so we gotta try and go below our number, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you went with that. You got what I did, huh?
That's a fail.
Yeah, I know. Same.
I got 18.
Oh, so you got a critical or a hard?
Hard. Because I
Okay.
am. It's 25, 12, 5.
Alrighty.
I did not
so
pass.
far, I didn't either. It looks like I'm just not paying attention at all. I didn't know what that slab of rock was. It just looked like a pretty painting. Now we're going down.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
listening.
were-
I'm just zoning out.
My tinnitus
I'm
from
just-
the war kicked in.
My
Yeah,
brains
yeah,
are like
Late.
my thoughts are preoccupied about now.
Who succeeded?
Yeah.
I
Memphis
succeeded.
got a hard success,
Yeah.
and then you got a regular success.
Yeah, just a
Okay,
regular
so
success.
you hear sort of a bit of
What's a 0, 0, and then like a 1 on it? Is that a 1?
that's your version of an Nat 20. That's a
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a absolute
I got
This
confused. I didn't know if that was
child.
like a 100 or a 1. I was confused.
This child.
You know, yeah, 100 would have been a 1 0 and then the 0 on the other die. So, but the 0
Oh,
0 and then
okay.
the 1, that's the 1.
Okay.
Because remember, the one with the 2 numbers on it's the tens place, the other one's the ones place.
Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep, no problem. So Diego, you hear a little bit of commotion, and at first it seems like it sounds like it's excited, but Amenthus and Aquila, you both hear a loud snap, and then moments later, a crash, and there's nothing
We're
but
still
dark.
there. There. Yeah.
Oh no.
We're still there.
Oh, that's not good.
The theme
I-
broke, I think.
They had
I
one
heard a loud
job.
snap.
Here's the
What
first.
What am I supposed to do now?
Here's the first sanity roll of this campaign. So I need all of you to make a sanity check.
Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Don't go
Oh,
crazy. Don't go crazy.
What do we roll for sanity? Is it just a D100?
So in a D100, you have to beat your the amount of sanity that you have listed, and just like your other checks in order to pass.
Yay.
A 4.
so
Okay, I
below it
succeed.
is a pass.
I got
Hard
I pressed
success.
one button.
Wait, what was it?
I
Extreme
passed.
success. Extreme success, actually.
Barely succeeded.
Extreme
Barely.
success,
got
a 4.
Jesus.
64. So that's below it.
Mm-hmm. So that's a pass.
53 out of
Yay.
70.
All right.
I got a
everybody
41 out of 60. I'm doing good.
All right. So everybody passed their sanity checks. You still take 1 sanity loss.
Alright.
Hey, 69.
Let's go.
Nice.
59.
39.
Oh, you're not doing
49.
too hot.
So as happens, you all it's not really the scariest thing that you've ever come across, but it's just more of the shock of surprise of there was light and now there's none, but your candlelight just sort of, jolts your attention. And you kind of still hear a little bit of the commotion going on outside. Some of the people sort of in a panic. What do you do?
So, how much of a pay cut are they getting?
It's fine. It's fine. They'll be sure to get us out in time.
Sure.
They know what's at stake.
Their
Does
paychecks.
anyone
now-
have any food?
I have 1 scraps.
We should
We
be out
should
by the
probably
day's end.
keep that.
It
Well,
won't.
we'll be
Surely
fine.
won't take too long.
I mean,
For now,
we
let's just
dinner not
investigate.
long ago. We could save him for like when we're really hungry and we need him or desperate, so we don't turn to cannibalism and eat each other.
You should
That
keep that
is-
child.
That
I
is
don't-
a very specific thought. You know that? That's oddly specific.
I don't think that's gonna happen. But I
Said-
appreciate your
said-
enthusiasm.
Said the man that thought there was an alley.
Alright, so those of you who have candles, you have light, just know that your candles will burn for 1 hour.
Oof.
Okay.
So we should probably concern our candles because we don't know how long it'll take them to get a rope.
Dude,
Yeah, I
You
agree
got
with
it.
that one.
Yes.
do you
Just-
think there might be any like light source down here, like old torches? That we could
Possibly.
light a candle?
Are there any like what are those
Uh,
things called that hold the torches? Like no, they're not sconces. Are they sconces? No, they're not sconces.
Torch holder.
Something like that.
I think those are
before
called
we-
braziers.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Razor.
You can make a how would you make a spot hidden check for me to see if you can find?
Oh, they also are called sconces. I'm correct. I'm not stupid. Oh my god.
Okay.
Spot
Alright,
hidden?
Before we venture further, does anyone have any things or in their pocket that would leave a mark? So if the workers manage to open them up, they'll know which way we went through.
I have my knife. He says as he just kind of like.
Miss
Why?
Keeper,
Good
that is
job.
a hard success.
Hard success. So you look around and you see sconces, but there are no torches up in them. And the sconces are sort of at the back of the room, near where that table kind of was.
Okay.
But yeah.
Then I'm gonna retrieve the other candles and I'm gonna snuff. Then we're just gonna roll with one. I'm gonna
Alright.
keep the other three for now.
Alright.
And I'll lead in quotes because I don't know if they'll follow me, but I'll lead them to the table.
What is that?
What is one?
Um,
That's a table.
No.
The thing on.
Give
I know what you're
arcane
telling
lore.
me.
No.
Can I borrow Theodore's knife and make sort of like a carving or a mark, or an arrow, anything that would lead the workers to where we'll be going?
If you can convince them to allow you to borrow their knife,
Theodore, may I borrow your knife?
Why do you need it?
I just said so that we can leave a mark.
I can
And
do
the
that
workers-
myself. And he says he just kind of like
Then-
puts a T on the carves a little T on the wall.
No, don't carve it on the wall. Don't carve it on the wall.
No!
You dumb nut. You stupid idiot.
Stop!
That's history. Put it on the floor.
Okay, fine.
Yes, thank
Ye-
you. Put it on the floor.
Jesus.
Then he carves the T on
Make
the
it an
floor.
arrow. Make
Okay,
it an arrow. Don't make it a T. Who would put a T on the floor?
me, because my name starts with it.
okay.
Well, an
No,
arrow is just
put
a
an
slanted
arrow.
T, ain't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. He puts an
He's
arrow on the
exploring this
floor.
passageway.
I am. 100%.
Hello?
I'm. Well, if you guys want to come
gonna-
along, please.
I'm gonna go along.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
gonna go
you.
along, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And every time, and he kind of, Theodore just kind of hangs out in the back, and every time he can't see the arrow anymore, he just draws. Like every time an arrow disappears into the dark, he just kind of like draws another one.
I just want to say
Yeah.
this. I before when you asked about the knife and you said I could do this myself. I heard an extra word in there. I can do this to myself, and I was like, oh no.
Oh
Oh.
But
Why?
that on top of the whole tea situation, I can't stop laughing.
no!
So Cage, what's the
Mhm.
temperature like in this tunnel?
Probably
So
really nice.
whenever you go deeper into the ground, at first it gets cooler. So it's actually quite cool down in the tunnel. The tunnel's really not that far. It's not super long. But for those of you who wish to investigate any of the markings and things along the wall, or even the backside of the slab, or anything like that. I will need the archaeologist to make an archaeology check, the linguist to make a language check,
Yeah.
and everyone else for spot hidden.
I got
yes.
a 5 on my spot hidden.
But
Okay,
Hold on.
spot hidden.
I failed my spot hidden roll. That's a
got
fail.
Ooh, I got a 5. That's a wait.
Hard
is it
success, probably.
crit?
I got a success.
I got
Extreme.
a maximum success because my lowest is 8.
Ooh.
Yeah, my lowest is 9.
All right. So
I just got
let's
a
see
normal
what we got.
success.
Yeah, Sam.
yeah, no one.
We'll
Thank
start
God
with
my
the
archaeology's
archaeologist.
good.
Diego.
Jeez. Yep.
As you look around, you notice that there is evidence that there's limestone chip sort of around the inside of this tunnel. And as you kind of look around it, you realize that it's likely that these chips were made before you guys got there, and that they seem to imply that someone else has been here. Our linguist, what did you get?
I got just a normal success.
Okay. As you look around, you notice these hieroglyphic etchings along the wall, and they seem to be making out some sort of story in a way.
Ooh.
That there seems to be a pharaoh that's depicted. Some of the hieroglyphs are sort of, they're really hard to make out, so you can't exactly tell exactly what's going on here. But it seems like whoever this man was, he was not a kind king. That's
Yo,
all you
I've got a
can do.
notepad. I'm gonna write that down.
All right. Darcy and Amenthus. As you look along the walls, you notice those little animal carvings, and you look and you kind of feel along the wall, and the limestone seems to go from limestone to what feels like a little bit of a wood panel. And as you mess with the wood panels, they sort of crumble slightly, and you see these little linen wrap packages inside of these sort of cubbies in these walls.
Okay. Are they shaped in any certain way?
They seem to be dog-like.
Dog-like?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I just found some mummified canines.
Interesting. I've found something quite peculiar.
Same.
Akila, did you make a good roll as well?
I got a normal.
You got a normal?
Success.
All right. So you notice that below that table, there's a chest that's beneath the table.
Oh,
It's
I
gold
found a
plated.
chest.
Interesting. Let's all reconvene at the table and just talk about our findings, shall we?
Okay.
Leo kind of walks over to the table.
Yep.
Jamie's just gonna take her notebook.
So I'll start. While I was investigating the ruins, it seemed like there was. It's hard to explain exactly to your feeble minds, but it seems like someone has been down here, which is quite odd considering the fact that this was buried beneath a dune of sand.
Can I check the table? If it's
Quite
not
the mystery.
or something?
Perhaps there's another entrance?
Perhaps, but
Was
how
it
would not have find it?
Amenthus, you said you wanted to check the table?
Yeah, while they're all talking, I want to check the table for if it's like booby trap, because you may never know about these tombs. I've seen the movies.
Go ahead.
He saw movies.
Go ahead
Yes.
and give me a spot in real quick while they're talking.
Okay.
But
No, wait, that's a D20. Ah, shit. I was like, ooh, 3. Oh, that's a D20. I keep pressing the wrong thing.
That would have been bad, but in this case, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 37, which is
Okay, so that-
normal success. It's below 40.
All right. So as they're discussing their finding, you kind of look around the table, and you also notice the chest below the table. And as you kind of look around, it looks like it's partially jutting from the wall.
A chest that's chained to the wall. That's very suspicious.
Not from the chest that it's jutting from. Like it's not. It's almost like part of it in the wall.
Have you found
So
something?
anywho, how about the rest of you?
Mummified canines.
Interesting.
That's it.
Well,
Very
well,
interesting.
you
very
found that someone might have been in here, and you found dead dogs.
Yeah, what about you, Jimmy?
I found that along these walls is written a story about a pharaoh. And the story doesn't seem to depict him in a good light. He was a cruel king. But most of it doesn't make much sense. It's hard to make out other than that.
Can I do a smart check?
You can do. If you want, you can do a. Let's see. Do you have any?
Oh shit! I mean, darn.
Or no?
Hieroglyphs?
Hieroglyphs, or are you just trying to do a general knowledge check?
Like a general knowledge check. Unless
Alright,
Jamie
well,
wants to take me to the hieroglyphs, I'd be down with that.
Dude, I'll show you.
Take me along, baby. I mean, Jamie.
Where now?
Completely consensual.
All right. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. So with that, I'll go ahead and let you have. But between your musings together, I will let you have a knowledge check with advantage.
Alrighty. Knowledge check. Smart man.
Basically, the way you'll do advantage with this is you won't re-roll. You don't re-roll the ones place. You re-roll the tens place.
Okay, I see. Knowledge check. Is that just like? Where's knowledge?
It'd
Oh
be,
dear.
it'd be that. It should be. Oh, they don't have a piano. Never mind. Use your education.
Okay. I'll do that. Alrighty, with advantage. Thank you very well. I rolled the exact same thing. That is a success, just a normal success.
Normal successes. So
Okay.
as you're going
speak now.
along and you're reading and you're kind of she's trying to point out the nuances of the different hieroglyphs and sort of what they imply, and you understand where she's kind of getting it from, and that whoever this was, they were not a beloved pharaoh. You pretty much just summed up exactly what she's just said.
Basically, I told you the truth.
Okay.
I
So
did
while
not
you're
lie.
doing that, I'm gonna call for Theodore to help me move this chest a bit.
Yes.
Okay. I got a question. What is your strength score and what is his strength score?
I got a 17.
80.
Okay, so between the two of you, there's no roll required. You both can pull the chest. It's heavy.
So if I may ask, why do you want to move this chest?
Because there's something behind the wall. Because it was jetting out of the wall.
Ah.
And
I
as you
entered.
Google, you noticed that there seems to be a hole about the size of a person into this
A
wall.
child?
Just being, oh no, like a normal.
What's worse than a rapist? A child. No.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, continue.
But you can tell that an adult human could fit through this hole.
I'm an adult human.
Okay, I'ma tell everyone that I found a hole in the wall when I moved the chest with Theodore.
All right.
Ooh.
That sounds like fun.
The chamber that we're in is just a. there's no other break in like the walls or anything. There's no other
No.
hallways. Just this. This is the
it's
only way
just like-
forward.
Yeah, so the only breaks that are into the wall are the ones where the mummified animals are.
Gotcha.
And then that hole in that flat wall right
Okay.
behind the table.
It seems that we'll have to crawl through here in order to progress through the ruins. So, come along then.
Yes.
And Diego's gonna take charge here.
Yep. Theodore
With the
draws
candle.
another. He draws
Candle in
another
tow.
arrow onto the floor as like pointing like at the hole, and then
Yeah.
one like kind of like inside the hole, so then it's kind of clear
All
like
right.
we went through
I
here.
say Theodore goes first. If something
Yep. He has his
inside on the other side.
yes. He
So
has
it's
his
not
knife
hidden
out because he's
dark.
just kind of crawling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
All right, so you go first, Theodore.
yes, with my knife out because I don't want to put it away just yet. More
Do you
arrows to
have,
come.
do you have a light? Do you have a light source?
No.
Do you have a light?
No. Well, I mean, who has the light source currently? Because I know we turned off all
I-
the candles.
I do.
Can I have the light source,
Yeah.
please? As I crawl
I
through the hole.
thought I was going first.
I well, did Chief
No.
here want me?
All right, you know what? If you want to go first, by all means, you can go first. And I.
Theodore goes first, and then you, and then everyone else, and then me last.
Alrighty.
I'd like
I,
to say that I do have a cigar and matches. Matches are a light source. I'm choosing not to use them.
I also have matches. We're good.
We have light.
We kind of have light. I give Theodore the.
All right, just give me a
Alright.
candle.
All
Mhm.
right, so you take this light and you crawl through the hole.
Yes.
And as you get in, you notice that this room is considerably larger than the room that you were just in. This is of sorts. And as you look around, you see that it is filled to the brim with various treasures. Couches, leaning tables, stone tablets, statuette, musical instruments, tapestries, vases, sealed jars of all sorts, bowls, chests, gold. A chariot that is made of gold over in the northwest corner.
What?
And there's items stacked upon stacked upon stacked upon items.
Dr. Becker,
Mm-hmm.
you might want to come see this.
I'm crawling through as we speak, and as he just kind of emerges, takes the candle.
As you look around,
Holy!
you see the same thing.
I call the chariot. I call dibs.
I peer out from behind. Now hold on.
Might I remind you that this is a, this is all part of our investigation.
Yes, I
None
discovered
of this is, this is none of ours for the taking.
It's
Ah.
very big on look, don't touch, as in look, don't take.
Ah,
Yes,
what they
do
said.
not take.
okay.
In fact, don't even touch.
Yes.
We will reap the rewards once we are done.
Okay.
Diego just gives a
Alright, so
firm
does
nod as he
everyone-
goes to inspect. Ooh.
Does
Is
everyone
there
make the
any other entrances out over there, Theodore?
Not that I can see. Crawl through the hole, Doctor Who.
No,
Alright.
we're not gonna be crawling through the all
Yeah, I crawl through the hole.
Okay, so who all has crawled through the hole?
Me.
We.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. so I'm the only one.
Basically everyone except him.
Jesus Christ! I was trying to make all of you safe because it could be over. There could be a trap over there.
It's an
Ah,
empty
fuck.
tomb! It's an empty
I ain't
tomb!
got much
What
to
they
live
gonna
for.
He has a
Shut
point
up,
though.
Cody.
Tomb, aren't actual pyramids booby trapped? Probably, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
Regardless.
I'd imagine.
Is it?
All right, I'm crawling through. Move aside, booty shorts.
Wait, oi, no, I'm ahead of you. You stay back there.
You're blocking the entrance. You're blocking the hole.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm crawling through.
Move.
I'm out of the hole. Jeez Christ, can you like take 2 minutes?
All right.
No.
So you all end up in the antechamber, and you see all of this vast treasure around this room. As you look, you also notice two different archways. One off to the left, that seems to go into a sort of another sort of passageway, at least what it seems from your vantage point. And then one off to the right, and there's a giant slab that's about 15 feet tall by about 10 feet wide. And on either side of it appears to be these two statues that seem to be holding bronze kopeshes. And that is what you currently see. So, anybody want to make any sort of spot hidden and or archaeology checks while you are in this room, or do you wish to continue onward?
Spot hidden.
Oh, I'm absolutely investigating all of this.
Yeah, like
God,
we
do
need to
that.
investigate.
Yeah, do your thing, Miss
Remember
Booty
job.
Shorts.
Oi,
Archaeology
I
time.
read. I don't do no archaeology. That's the other guy.
Hey, I just said that out of character.
You just barely failed my spot hidden check.
Yeah, I just really failed.
46 over 45. That's
Oh yeah, no,
irritating.
I like hardcore failed that spot hidden.
Another normal success.
Okay. What about you, Darcy?
I got myself a 12, so yeah, success.
Holy heck!
Hard
All
to
right.
success.
So those of you who failed, for the most part, you're just sort of enamored with the amount of treasure. Like there's little trinkets laying here and there. Of course, you know the chariot's probably caught the ex-soldier's eye.
I just thought about it. Is there anything that I can read?
You can roll a language check. Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm good at those.
You were like, no, I only.
I
read,
mean,
I don't do.
I don't do archaeology. I read. Oh, that's okay. So that's a critical success.
All right, I will leave you to that 1 second. Let me get to the archaeologist. As you look around, Diego, you notice that you look at these items and you recognize them for what they are, but they don't seem to resemble any known period of Egyptian history.
This is peculiar. I think we're on the verge of an amazing discovery here. None of these objects, none of them, resemble anything that we know about ancient Egypt. Could you imagine how much fame, how much glory, and money we would get from bringing this to the public?
Once we get out of here, that is.
That'll be done in about a couple hours. It won't take too long.
Darcy, as you look around, you notice that the archway off to the left looks to have been somewhat demolished. Like there was a plaster covering that would have sealed off that area, and you can tell that it leads off to another area. And as you walk around and you look to the other slab, and you get a close look at these statues, you notice something very peculiar. These aren't statues. They're mummies of men that have been impaled on long spears to hold them upright. As you look around their heads, they seem to have been replaced with animal heads. One with the head of a jackal, and the other with the head of an alligator. I need you to make a sanity check, please.
Yeah, I would figure.
Holy shit!
Wow.
45 out of 69.
All right,
Nice.
so you're going to take 1 point of sanity loss.
Oh, you took away my 69.
Oh, not nice.
68 now.
And you do notice that they are holding weapons. One of them holding a kopesh, the other one holding a battle axe. They seem to be tarnished, but they look like they could be wielded, possibly.
Well, I found some sort of, I I'm not really sure what to call it. People
Let me see.
are. Maybe you don't want to. I don't think.
What do you mean? And Diego still keeps on walking.
God.
What is it?
I was over there to inspect.
I do.
Theodore. Theodore as well, he's curious.
I'm going over to the plucky kid and I'm covering their eyes. No.
No.
Nighty.
So Diego
not
and
good.
Theodore, I need you both to make a sanity check as you see these that have their heads moved and replaced with stitched
That
on
doesn't
animal
sound like a
heads.
good roll, Diego.
No, it's
Yeah, this
not.
is a great roll.
Okay.
82 out of 39.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
I think I'm done for. I think I've gone insane.
Oh no.
59
You
out
were the
of
one I was
49.
banking on.
10
Don't
over.
worry, I'll be fine.
10
So you
over for
both-
me. Yeah.
All right, you both are going to lose 2 points of sanity as you see this sort of stomach churning sight.
What's wrong?
My word! I thought what I saw in the trenches was bad.
That's all you
Do
could
I
say?
overhear
And
them?
Diego just kind of looks at Theodore just with like a really weird out look.
I lost my gag reflex in the war.
Super, do I overhear their reaction throughout the walls? Like, echoing.
With your language check, you notice that some of the markings over the archway sort of begin this story that seems to have been alluded to in the passageway. But from what you can tell, there seems to be more to the story as you go into the doorway to the left.
Like how much? Like I'm gonna start reading this story. Hold on. What's it going on about?
All right. You see that there are walls that are lined with funerary cones and murals of sorts and a very tall inverted Ankh symbol with these golden tendrils that reach out from it.
Hmm.
They sort of give a sort of it almost makes it look like it's in motion, even though it's truly not. And there's sort of these other symbols that represent life, but they've been turned inverted. And it seems like it's very malign, very, very dark in intent.
Time to write more stuff down in my little notepad.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start writing down this story, I guess.
You see that the pharaoh depicted up on the back wall seemed to possess some sort of strange power, as these tendrils that have been depicted with this Ankh symbol seem to be jutting out from his own hand, smiting people in these pictures that seem to have refused to bow. And there are other images that are sort of disjointed from this one, but it seemed like there was a long period of suffering amongst the Egyptian people while under this pharaoh's rule. So currently you are the only one in this annex, whilst everyone else is still in the antechamber.
I just left you guys. I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, no.
You cease.
Just dipped out.
So, any other investigation in the antechamber?
Nope.
Diego's like holding his head. He's like looking away from the fucking bodies, but he keeps glancing back. Just
Word of
All
advice.
the reaction.
Dr. Baker, a word of advice. Just leave. Just leave the room. You can't look at them if you're not in the room.
regardless, it's still an important part of history. And Diego just sucks up. He takes a deep breath and he walks over to check them
Alright, you're checking on who?
out. The bodies.
The bodies.
Yeah, their history.
Yep, they're mummified. And
They
they're
count.
and they are on pikes.
So,
Yep, oh dear.
if I may ask,
Wow.
is
This does not seem normal for really any Egyptian burial. There have been servants who have been buried with their pharaohs, but not in this manner.
so? If I
You
may,
said they were holding weapons. Oh, sorry, Justin, but
Yeah,
you said they were
there's
holding
a
weapons.
Yeah, there's a Kopesh. One of them's holding a Kopesh, and the other one's holding a battle axe.
The Kopesh sounds very nice.
Okay, so I'll need, if you're gonna take the Kopesh, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check to pry it from this man's cold dead hands.
Rigor mortis
Quite
has already
literally.
long been. Alrighty, strength check.
Yep.
I'm trying to be. I know it's strength, but I'm trying to be as delicate as humanly possible
Okay.
as I investigate this, and that is a hard success.
All right. You manage to open the hand, although some of the skin and wrapping seem to kind of make this crunching noise as you prise this this Kopesh from the hands.
I
of this,
am just
Diego
glaring.
cringes.
I regret
I am-
taking a sip of water while you were saying that.
I am glaring at him.
I thought you were not supposed to touch anything.
You're absolutely right. You're
Why
not
are you?
supposed to touch anything
Why are you touching it then?
because I'm scared.
What are you scared of? Everything in here is dead.
All right. So if you
I'm checking the Kopesh afterwards.
so you keeping the Kopesh, or are you putting it down?
I'm
Put it back.
I want to
it
investigate
back.
it a little bit. Like I want to take a better look at it. If there's like any inscriptions on it or anything special about it.
Archaeology.
Archaeology, go. Oh, that is a fail.
All right.
I'm sad now.
And we'll kind of go off of what you knew earlier. Like, you recognize this as a Kopesh, but there's parts of the design and parts of the inscriptions that are along the blade that don't seem to speak to any sort of known period in ancient Egyptian history.
Diego just kind of shakes his head as he slips the Kopesh back wherever. At least sets it nearby if he can't slip it back into the hand, which he probably can't.
Yeah, no, you can't.
He just sets it like nearby on a table or something.
All right.
Actually, wait a minute.
Hmm.
She looks. If there's at least one thing to at least show that there is a find worth having, we can keep that one.
Fair enough. And
But don't
I'm
take
taking the
anything
Kopesh
else
back.
after this.
I refuse
Yes,
to. I did
that's
not want to
it.
in the first place. I just wanted to get a better look at the Kopesh.
I just think it's already been removed, and at least then it's less of just tampering with and investigating closer, rather of bringing forth evidence of a worthy find.
My apologies. And
It's
Diego
fine.
just just gives a solemn nod, like he realizes what he did was wrong, but deed has been done. He's taking
Out
the
of
thing.
character,
Huh?
this thing will inflict 1d6 plus 1 plus damage bonus. Damage.
Ooh,
Ooh.
That's so nice. I can't do anything.
That's
6
a
plus
lot.
1 damage.
that's a lot of damage.
Ha!
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's in terms of cock. Holy damn.
I mean, on the
But
bright
seriously,
side,
don't take any more.
yes. Well, I mean, on the bright side, at least if
Not
we
gonna.
bring back something, the workers might be a little more enthusiastic on getting the rest of this out.
Hey, Jamie, I need you to make a really quick spot hidden with advantage real quick as you're kind of
Ooh. Yay.
You went off alone. I think
Oh,
this
that's-
is where Jamie dies.
That's normal. What do you
So
mean
we're
where
gonna
I
keep going?
die? I'm not gonna die. I'm just looking at stuff.
It's Call of Cthulhu. You made the one
Alright.
tabletop RPG mistake in Call of Cthulhu. Don't go off alone.
Ha! Forget
look
it.
around. You've been most looking around at things that are at eye level or above, as that's where most of these where most of these kind of pictorial representations are at. But as you get closer to the back of this little annex room, you notice another table, And before you can really get a good look at the table, you see a figure laying
Uh-oh.
at the base of this.
Oh
with
no.
clothing. A human skeleton.
Don't
Didn't
touch
hear
it.
that.
Roll me listen with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, listen with advantage.
Hold up.
Listen. Oh God.
For all you deaf people,
really bad
have
fail.
fun.
Yeah. Nope. I don't hear
Oh,
a darn thing.
We make the listen check.
Normal pass.
Okay.
Okay.
We all
Listen,
make listen.
a hard fail, if that's even possible.
So those of you who make it pass, you hear the surprised cry from one of your companions down the hall.
That is not in the room with you, by the way. Totally left.
Shit, I failed. I got a 40 out of 25.
I
Listen.
barely succeeded. I rolled exactly a 50.
Yeah, so you pass. So I believe you and Darcy both hear this little cry of terror.
Do we know where it came from?
Yes, you could hear the direction. It seemed to come from down that other hallway in this room.
I think we should go this way.
Why?
I heard
Our companion seems to be
Evolution.
screaming, and she just
Yeah.
gestures and moves.
We should probably go
Oh,
see what spooked her.
Diego just nods and starts leading the way.
Okay.
Handle.
Okay. So, am I able to like look at some stuff and like not touch it, but like investigate carefully?
As you
Miss
look at this,
Booty Shorts,
you
where are you?
you notice that the ribs of this skeleton were crushed and the skull is
Oh,
also
no.
fractured.
Oh.
You figure that, one or both of those injuries likely led to their death.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
If you want to investigate further, you may roll a first aid or a medicine roll.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that. And you know what else I'm gonna think about? I'm not gonna let it out of my mind. This was a very cruel person. So I think I'm gonna think about that. So that was a 100.
Mm,
So I
Fail.
yeah, you can't really tell anything else about the body other than what likely led to its death.
I
You
imagine
also
I'm
see
a little
that-
too shocked that there's a dead body. It's just
You
a skeleton.
You also note that there's a satchel next to it. It
Ooh.
seems to be filled with jewelry, gold.
Don't touch, but notice. Don't
There's
touch,
also-
but I know.
There's also other things.
Ooh.
If you can see some little leather bound items within there as well.
My curiosity is really, really high, but also, is this story still going along? Like,
Yeah,
currently the story's sort of stopped at the back of this wall where you've seen the figure. Who else is going after our linguist?
I am.
Leave it party.
Everyone. Yeah, I think it's
our
everyone.
linguist that
Yeah,
has
I
left
think
you
it's
guys to go
everyone.
read the walls?
Yeah, I think
Alright.
everyone's gonna go where she's been.
So you all go down the annex and you see your friend sort of shakily looking over this skeleton, not really making an attempt to touch it or anything, but definitely looking at it.
Well, now.
Is something the matter?
So this dude died.
Yes, like
I'm
everything.
guessing it's from either the cracks in his skull, the broken ribs, or maybe it's from the story that I've been reading that's not so good.
What
Oh,
story?
Care to explain?
Okay, so as I told you in the other room where I was reading the walls, I've been following that. So the pharaoh seemed to have some sort of
Oh.
use that to kill people he didn't like, that didn't agree with him. And
Creepy
God.
power.
yeah, that's it. It said it, not me.
The skeleton.
Yeah.
Can I get an update on the story? Cause like, is there any more information I don't already have?
Yeah, currently
Would-
that's at the moment.
Dang,
Would
I want
investigating
to
the
know.
skeleton remove a sanity point or no?
It's
I'll
just
also
a
check it out.
skeleton. I mean, it's
Um,
not like a body. It's just like this guy is dead, and I was already reading the story. It's not like I wasn't built up to this.
All right. So,
What?
is anyone else investigating the skeleton
Yeah.
and/or the skeleton's belongings? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah, I
will
should
now.
probably also mention to you guys. He had like there's definitely a bag next to it that's filled with jewelry and like some other stuff that was scattered around here.
Don't
Just letting you
touch the
know.
jewelry.
Yes.
Those of you who are investigating the skeleton itself, I'm going to need you to make a first aid or a medicine roll. Those of you who are just going to look at the satchel, you don't really need a roll for this, as long as you're brave enough to reach into the satchel.
This is
Fuck it.
where
I'll do
my
it.
PhD will come in handy.
Alright.
I success.
A hard success on first aid as well.
Oh,
Alright.
I rolled a 2
Yeah.
on first aid.
All right,
yeah,
so
I did first
because you're
aid.
not medicine, this is what you notice. You notice that that there are these little indentations in the bones, and you figure it's probably from like teeth, like rat teeth, marking up of the bones. Diego, with your more educated knowledge, you figure that this person died within the last 10 years.
What the shit? Jared's
Darcy.
kind of he whispers that, yeah.
Okay.
Darcy, you go through the satchel and you notice that there are two little leather bound things, a German passport and a leather bound journal.
Okay, I'm taking a look at the passport first.
Can
Alright,
I investigate the room?
Sure, you can spot it in the room.
Yeah, let me just look
quick-
around.
Upon seeing that, Darcy pulls out a passport and's like, quick, is that a passport in an ancient Egyptian
I got a normal success,
tomb?
by the way.
Okay, so one at a time, real quick. You do notice, Darcy, do you speak or read German?
Let's look.
You know who does?
Your mom?
Me.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. Where did my stuff go? Hold up. Apparently, I accidentally closed a tab. I'm gonna assume no, because of the fact of I'm
Linguist.
from London, and there's a linguist for a reason.
Alright.
So I'm just. Do I see like at least like a picture or anything?
You do, and you are able to tell that this was a female, blonde hair, blue eyed, and you can make out the name, Sasha Karner.
Okay, I'm gonna just hand this over to our linguist here. Do you mind taking a look at this?
Sure.
And then I'm opening up the journal.
If
The
I
journal
may,
is also written in German.
Okay, and then this afterwards, and I hand it over.
if I may
Alright.
ask, how's a German passport in an ancient Egyptian tomb?
All right. So, you read over this journal, and there are various entries that seem to be dated from 1910 to about 1916, describing Sasha Connor's time as an anthropologist. They outline the trip to Egypt and her attempts to unearth ancient Egyptian artifacts. In addition, Connor writes about I changed this for this thing. Her English companion and archaeologist named Dr. Gerald Sutton. And there's many entries outlining the difficult work in the environment due to the Great War. The last 4 entries are the ones that appear to be most significant. 7th of August, 1916. Word has reached us of fierce fighting north, close to the Suez Canal. Our men are frightened enough as it is without the fear of being killed in the crossfire. Their superstitious beliefs have delayed the dig more than once, and I do not care for any further delay. We dig tirelessly through the loose sand and rock. We are close. 3rd of September, 1916. Today was glorious. We've found the entrance. Removing the doorway was difficult, but we created a pulley system that allowed us entry. More work greets us inside. Limestone chips have clogged the entirety of the tunnel. I've halted the removal of the stones until I have surveyed the structure and documented what we've learned thus far. Some things my meticulous records are unnecessary and time-consuming. 1st of December, 1916. Finally, the tunnel is now clear. Some of the workers have taken a great interest in the damaged hieroglyphs in the passageway. Today we removed the last of the stone chips and explored. The stonework looks unstable, maybe too risky to use the explosives. 3rd of December, 1916. Sutton is dead. The local laborer attacked us and broke his neck when he refused to be forced inside the tomb. Beware the children of the Sphinx. I plan on waiting a couple of hours and hope that they have gone. I'll gather some of the jewelry and then make my escape. This place will not be my tomb. I can hear noises. There's something else in here with me.
Oh! Just scream. Are you all right there?
Nope.
What happened? What's
Is
the
something the
read?
matter?
Yes, what is wrong?
Oh.
Um,
I imagine I'm going to reread that to them.
Mm-hmm.
Children of the Sphinx.
There's
Oh,
something in this tomb.
Theodore draws his gun. He just,
We're
it's out.
absolutely in a place where we can die, and I believe that those people that were suspicious were right, because whenever I've been reading all of these hieroglyphs and everything, it's not been a fun time. And so I'm just gonna say, this person said that they wouldn't die here, and they are very clearly dead. And they very clearly died, well, you know, from a wound of being attacked.
Well, they're
From
clearly
like, I'm not an expert, but they have some broken ribs and their skulls cracked. I'd imagine that something hurt them.
Well, how about this? There's only one body here. Likely means that they died here alone. We have numbers right now. As long as we stick together, I'm sure whatever is in here, we can at least avoid. And
Did you not
hopefully-
hear that their partner Sutton also died in here?
Yes, in here, but not
There's
with
a-
them.
There's a body somewhere around here that we haven't found.
Could
But
it
that
be the bodies near the gallery area thing? The
That
main
might
chamber?
be it.
they seemed old.
They did, but 10 years can do a lot, especially if
Yes.
it's mummified.
Yes.
Yeah, this
Perhaps
is a troublesome situation. More than troublesome. This
Perhaps it's time
bad.
for us to find our leave. We have uncovered a murder when we tried to find an ancient Egyptian tomb.
I doubt they've got it pulled open by now.
Well, if whatever was in, no, I might not be one for rational thought, but I believe it is more of us. Whatever happened to them is going to least likely to us. Yes, we have numbers now, but we also have the workers, so we should
They
probably...
had workers with them. It said in the journal they had workers with
Yes,
them.
look, they did. But they got picked off. They may have split up. They may have gotten into each other's heads. We've been doing fine. We can keep this up and we can just find a way out. We have workers on the outside that can pull it up in due time, but we have to give them time. As long as we remain calm, stick together, I'm sure we can wait it out.
Is there anyone else
No.
who has not done a spot hidden or an investigation in this room?
I have not.
I did do one that was a normal spot hidden just before they handed me the book.
Okay, so before you were handed the book, you noticed that on the table, that there was a sort of ornate dagger sitting there.
Okay, don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
There anything I can tell about this dagger,
You can roll an appraise check or have the archaeologist roll an archaeology check.
or Mr. Diego, can I have you come look at this for a second?
Meanwhile,
Yeah, sure.
whoever has not rolled a spot hidden in this room, would you please do so now?
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Failed.
And please, we can drop the formalities. Call me Diego.
Well, I need you to look at this dagger that's here on the table.
Will do.
Dang it.
That
Mm-mm.
is a 23. For
I
my,
failed.
Spot check.
Even in other
I'm gonna
RPGs,
use.
I can skip
I'm
bad
gonna use 3
perception
luck
checks.
points to succeed.
Okay, so you're gonna succeed on yours.
Oh yeah.
Who else succeeded on their spot hidden?
50s.
Wait, did you hear me? Or
I heard you. I was trying to figure out who else did because I couldn't hear.
Can I
everybody
use? I'm gonna use 7 luck points to succeed.
else. Okay, so you notice that the mural behind this wall seems to be. It doesn't seem to go all the way up to the ceiling, nor all the way down. It's almost like there's a little bit of gap of space. And Akila, you notice as you look at the ceiling, there seems to be these little half circle scratches along the ceiling and even along the floor. Almost as if the wall itself scratched it out, but the mural's flat. You get the idea that maybe the mural isn't just a mural, but maybe a circulating door.
so, I think there's something to this mural. It might be a door to someplace. Notice the markings in the wall, or in the ceiling, and on the floor.
Good catch.
Alright, before we proceed, does anyone have an item that they can use to defend themselves? If there are things inside the tomb, might as well be ready.
I have a gun and a knife.
I have a knife.
Okay.
I-
have a crowbar.
I have pen, pencil, and paper.
I've got a pocket knife.
Original
Okay,
goal is to
Theodore, give one of your knives to Booty Shorts over here, and you took the Kopesh, so you
I
need
do
the
have a
Kopesh.
name.
His name is Jamie, I believe.
My name is Jamie.
Yes. And
Jamie... Clever, right?
Cleaver.
Oh, anyway, give her one of your daggers.
Yes. Miss Cleaver, please be careful with it. It's very sharp. Also,
Thank you.
actually, wait, before I forget, then Theodore actually is gonna, we should backtrack, actually, and put some more arrows in the floor, just so then the team knows where we are.
Haven't you been doing that when you can't see it anymore and to put down the arrows?
Hey, man, may have forgotten. But it's ever since that hole into the last room, but I'll just put 2, and then he'll just,
Okay.
yes, and then, Theodore goes to
I
do
don't
that.
know about
And, like, carving
leaving
into
the
the floor.
arrows so much anymore.
Mm-hmm. That's a
It
good
is a fair point.
That is
Because-
a
Know
good
the
point.
way out.
We know how to get out, and
Yes.
whatever's in here, we don't want following us.
Also, with that big
I
rock,
was
they
thinking that.
probably don't want it to get out anyway.
I would like for us to be as safe as possible.
What was the ritual dagger about, by the way?
I've got an idea.
Okay, the ritual dagger.
Yeah.
Well, once again, it doesn't seem to be placed by any sort of, time in history, but you do notice that it seems to be the same type of dagger that would be used in funeral preparations. you do know that the Egyptians tended to remove the internal organs of a body and put them away. And likely this could have been that ceremonial dagger that would have done it.
Don't touch
Cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, you go.
Akila, you said that there was some sort of mechanism in this room? The child's giving me the silent treatment.
Someone at her.
Did I upset her?
Meanwhile, I've got a quick idea. Oh,
I disconnected. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
What did you say?
Do you You said that there was something about a door around these spots?
Mm-hmm. The mural. It seems that it might be a circular door of sorts.
Perhaps a secret entry point.
It could be.
Does anyone have anything that could possibly relate to that?
nothing that I'm
Theodore,
aware
give me a
of.
hand. Let's try to move it.
Fair enough. And I'll help him out.
No, me and Theodore, because we are butt boys.
I mean, yeah, you're probably stronger than I am.
Yes. Yes, alright, I'll help you move
I'd
this.
like for it to be noted that I'm writing everything down.
I'd like to note that I'm going to use the arrow thing that we've been using, but I'm going to start pointing it. Is there any other ways out of this room?
The way you came, and you don't know what's beyond that mural.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna point the arrow back the way we came. Just, it's not the best attempt at throwing off our trail, but at least there's that.
Okay. Alright, so who all decides to try to work on this swinging door?
Me and Theodore, the buff
Okay.
boys.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and roll me strength check, please.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Hey!
I'm actually on edge. I'm freaking out.
Oh yeah, no, this is.
Hey! Nice to feed.
I actually now regret walking ahead of you guys to go read these hieroglyphs.
70. That's a success.
Alright, so
as
you
well.
both begin pushing on this thing, and you can hear the stone grinding against the stone floor and ceiling as you press on it. And eventually you get it to where it's open to where you guys can kind of slip through sideways into whatever room is behind this mural. What do you do?
Alright, everyone. I'll go. Okay, since I have a gun, I'll go first. Those with
He does have
knives.
the gun.
Those with
He does have the gun.
yes, those with
Does
blades.
have the gun.
Thank you.
Do you have a light? Who currently has
I do
the
not
light?
have a light.
I pass him. I light one of the
Alright.
torches and
Alright.
I pass him
At
the
this point,
candle.
you've already burned through the first one, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Light the second one.
Give.
Yes. Alright. Everyone, follow by. Those of you with blades. Those of you with blades, stay behind me. Those of you who are unarmed, go behind them. Stay close together.
Go behind them. What if it comes
No.
up behind us?
I'm gonna.
The people
I'd
who are
say
unarmed go in the middle,
Go in the middle.
and I'll go at the back because I have a crowbar.
Alright.
I have
fine.
a knife.
You know, I once knew a man in the trenches called Freeman who used a crowbar. He didn't last long. Hey!
I trust the man with the crowbar more than the.
Yeah, no,
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 I like
man
him
with
in the
gun.
back. I like him in the back. Protect us, please.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Not really. I'm not a fun person to you.
Alright, yeah, we're going, I guess.
So you all go in,
Yes.
and as the
Eventually.
light breaks the room, you see another mural.
Oh.
There's a large painting on the southern wall depicts a smiling, black-robed pharaoh holding an oversized set of scales. There's a heart that's being weighed against a platter of dead animals. There's a kneeling figure with the head of a wolf that has a chest wound that is being stretched open by two small men, identical to the statuette out in the other room. Below the painting are some hieroglyphs.
Oh no.
I'll check those out.
I guess I'll go read.
I just want to whisper to the nearest person that isn't Theodore. This is almost as scary as what Theodore did last night in the outhouse after the fire.
I heard that, and maybe you shouldn't have put expired goat in there.
That wasn't me.
Well, tell the cook he needs to. Tell the cook maybe he should
The crew chief oversees the chef. So if you want to blame anyone, blame Mr. Hugh.
Yes.
All right. So I need you to roll a language check for me.
Okay.
Is there any way that I can like help?
You can roll archaeology, yeah.
I would love to.
Call of Cthulhu. Meanwhile,
Cool.
haha, porridge is bad.
That is an extreme success. That's a 3.
Okay, so quick question.
Just a normal success.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, we'll get to you real quick. Justin, what is your question?
Am I the only one who's low-key scared right now?
No, it's all of us. This is terrifying. Like when Cage was telling me about the journal, I actually started crying.
Dude, this
I use humor to deflect nervousness.
Yes, dude, I'm.
this fucking Eldritch Pharaoh's fucking dicking us down. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm freaking out because I have to read it.
I promise you, one of us is gonna investigate closer, and he's gonna start fucking moving, and that's when everything's gonna hit the fan. We're all gonna fucking scream our heads
It's
off.
Okay, you're saying one of us is gonna get close to it. It's probably gonna be me because I'm the one that's running away reading everything.
Someone manage the
Bye.
child.
So, Diego, you kind of identified the dog-headed figure. You think it probably would either be the representation of the Egyptian god Anubis or Set. And the ceremony seems to be pretty common, the weighing of the heart. Generally, the gods would judge to see if those who would be worthy of the afterlife had good hearts. You do believe that the deceased animals on the scale are representations of powerful Egyptian gods. And the image may be a form of ceremonial perversion or desecration. So basically the heart of this figure is implied to have basically destroyed the gods themselves. Or at
That's
least
reassuring.
Well then.
Okay, so how
Jamie, the hieroglyphs translate. The trial has been passed. Forever they shall be tied to this earth through their faithful beating heart, strong of body, awaiting the return of their master. And for the rest of you that are looking around the room, you see another mural on the northern wall. And it depicts a sickening scene of an Egyptian city attacked by an army of horrific creatures. There are two noble types, those with bodies of men and the heads of animals who wield various weapons, and those with the bodies of animals and the heads of men. Black tendrils burst from the ground in the sky, tearing the city and its occupants apart. Some creatures eat corpses that have been laid upon the tables, while others frolic in the chaos. A pharaoh robed entirely in black, depicted with an impossibly dark face, is carried atop a pyramid-like throne, lifted by the creatures through this horrific scene. I need you to roll sanity.
Fuck you.
I don't remember
Everyone
installing this mod.
Ooh.
Everyone?
Needs to make everyone.
Everyone except for Diego and Jamie because they are busy working on the other.
Okay.
Let's
Oh God.
go.
Yeah,
I'm going.
we did
Oh.
this.
Okay. Just gonna use some.
Ah shit. I got
43.
88 out of
I
54.
failed.
I passed.
You passed. All right.
I passed.
Those of you who passed are going to take 1 point of sanity loss. Those of you who
Jesus.
failed are going to take 2.
Okay.
Dang,
Okay.
my
But
character
that-
must have seen some stuff. This is
I
not
know.
phasing her. Like,
You're just
Well,
going
she
through
is
stuff.
British.
Oh, I just
Well, you
used
are
a bunch of
British,
sanity
so, you
points for
know.
no reason.
I've seen worse, like the porridge
mean-
last night.
I mean, what's funny is the fact that like, I'm also British. Has nothing to do with fear, and also I've been doing really good on these sanity checks, and I saw a skeleton. And I was like, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
So,
okay.
so I mean,
Why is it that my D100s are just like, hey, guess what? Upper, always above 50. It's...
As we're like investigating the one that Diego and Jamie are investigating, Diego's just gonna read off, or not read off, but like share his findings to everyone, read it
Yeah.
aloud, pretty much.
and I'll share mine right after.
And I would assume that with what everybody else just saw does not make that second mural feel any better.
E-
So,
And Diego.
what was that about a child?
Hmm?
You said something about the child of some, or something like that.
Children of the Sphinx?
No, there was. I believe what you said was something. One of the writings, I believe the linguist said. You said it said something about a person, and I believe it said child. I might be wrong. If you reread it, I'm not wrong.
They were talking about a man named Sutton who was killed by the workers.
No, just now. What the linguist read, I believe.
The linguist read this: "The child has been passed forever. They shall be tied to this earth through
It's
their faith
trial.
and duty."
Trial. I'm
Ah,
sorry, I
trial.
heard child. I got really confused.
Trial.
You know what?
No, I wrote it
Then-
down. And I was like, "What are you talking about? She didn't say child."
I got really.
You know
I
what's
thought I was
worse
connected to the
than a
doctor there.
child?
Okay, never mind. So. Well. Not really sure what to think of this.
Judging the gods.
It's clear that the depiction of this mural is he's supposedly risen above the Egyptian gods. And
How is that
considering the
possible?
sites we found earlier, this doesn't bode well.
I
No.
don't like this.
I don't like this
Let's-
either.
It's a given, especially since what we were given earlier, but let's proceed even more cautiously by now.
I need you all to make a listening check.
Fuck you.
Oh, no. Don't you dare.
Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from
Come
me.
on. 30. My listen.
Fail.
Let's
my listen.
succeed.
He's freaking deaf. I cannot roll below 50. Oh god. Oh god. I'm about
It's
to
a
die.
normal success.
I failed.
I got a hard success. I rolled exactly a
Shit,
25.
I failed 38 out of 35.
Hey, I got a pretty good one. That's gonna be where's my listening? That's gonna be, well, I didn't get the good success of 6 or below, but I did get a 10. So
All right. If you want, you can use your luck to push it to make it.
I gotta take a look at my luck real quick. Hold up here. Sure, I use 4 luck.
All right. So those of you who made a hard success and below, you hear the sound of scraping from a room that you are not in. It sounds a little far off. Darcy, from the direction of this scraping, it sounds like stone scraping against stone. And it sounds like it's coming from the direction of where that slab was that you were looking at in the big antechamber.
So back the way we were.
Mm-hmm.
In order to In order to emphasize, we should be quiet. Diego, as you speak, and just suddenly cuts himself off and just holds his hands up, like his fingers up, just like listen.
I raise my hand and I point at the other side, at the other like hidden that mural where like the next room hidden wall is. You know what I'm talking about. I'm walking over and I'm helping push it. I'm looking to the boys and I'm waving them for come over.
I go over
Yeah.
immediately. We're looking for a way to open
I'm
this.
taking out
we're
this
going.
knife. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have my back to those guys, and I'm just gonna be holding this knife ready.
Yeah, he has his gun ready.
Yo.
Theo has his gun ready. Oh god.
I'm
Alright,
pushing.
so with all of you guys pushing that mural back shut, it shuts. And you hear in that big antechamber a loud howl.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
god!
cornered.
Oh god!
I have like actual shivers. I'm freaking out.
Oh god!
I will
Open the
give-
page.
I will give you all this moment to do a very, very quick spot hidden check in this room.
Okay.
Spot hidden.
Come on, just give me a good roll, please.
I'd
Nope.
like to use.
Fail.
I'm pushing my luck. I'm pushing my luck. 5 luck
I
points
know.
to get this shit out.
I'm also gonna use 5 luck points.
It's a normal success. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
I'm using
Oh,
10
no.
10 fucking luck points.
through. Oh, this
Oh
ain't good.
god.
Dang it, I got 100. I'm sad.
So I would
Oh,
like to use,
you don't know nothing.
I'd like to get a 10 luck points to get what is it called when it's below the lowest number?
You're talking about the critical success?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Alright.
I'm using
So,
5 luck points to get a normal one.
All of you kind of scramble around this room and you look to see if there's any sort of way out other than the way you came. And Darcy, you feel along the wall to see, and you feel there's a slight indentation. And then you press on this indentation. And it kind of gives way, and there's a sort of a sliver the size of your hand. If you put your hand in sideways, you might be able to reach through.
Fuck it.
Oh god. What are you
And
doing?
as you do that, you feel with the tips of your fingers what feels like a small handle.
Just
Pull
pull it.
Pulling it.
Do it.
You
Just
pull
do
it,
it.
you pull it, and a very small passageway opens up right next to you. And it's wide enough for pretty much anyone to get in sideways. And it seems to open up into a larger space.
I'm
Yep.
waiting for everyone to come, but I'm
Yep.
like kind of like I'm looking to Theodore, and I'm having him like point his gun in the direction of the door.
Yep.
Aquila
Theodore.
first. Aquila first.
Yo,
Yes.
what did the two
I'm
of us
going
with
in.
the normal find
Whenever
out?
you guys are looking around, and you all of a sudden you hear this stone shifting. You look over to Darcy, and you see what she's done.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. We usher. First of all, Aquila, we're ushering the fucking child in first.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no. Get that
Alright.
child in.
All right, and
Women
then
and children
Theodore.
first, please.
Theodore kind of like rushes everyone in like behind him, and then
Yeah.
as he starts going
I'm
through the
walking
slit.
knife in hand and journal and pen.
Yep.
I'm
and
writing it
as-
down, walking
Theodore.
with knife.
Yep, and as Theodore goes through the sideways slit, he kind of just like closes it behind him.
Yeah, I'll help.
Can you even close it behind you?
So, you all creep into this little hallway, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the best we got.
Yeah.
You move along.
Yeah.
And you get into this room. And who's first into the room?
The
Akira.
Aquila.
Akilo.
The child.
Oh
We
god.
pushed the child in first.
You look into the room and you see that there's a open slab that's 15 feet high by 10 feet wide, and in the center of this room is a funeral coffin that is open.
Oh!
Oh, that's where it came from.
Is anyone else in here right now?
Anybody else following in?
Yep,
Yeah.
everyone's in.
Yeah, so everyone else
I'm just,
will
like,
be there.
Whoever's closest to me, I'm tugging on them and I'm pointing at the slab.
Alright. quick spot hidden from the archaeologist. Real quick.
Spot hidden. Oh,
You
that doesn't
better
succeed.
make
I
it, girl.
used 10 luck points. Go. I succeed now.
Ah!
You see on the opposite side of the room a set of jars.
Oh, fuck.
And one of these jars has this upside down ankh in it. But just as you get ready to walk over there towards it to get a better look, a figure fills up the doorway.
Oh,
Fancy meeting you here.
Muscular man draped in decaying linen. Its skin slit, pus and bile, which pours out through large open sores. Its head is that of a large African golden wolf, and its eyes are red with burning and maddening hatred for all life. It crouches down on all fours and sniffs the air, growling at all of you.
oh.
No!
Diego just takes one step back and then just kind of whispers to the rest of the group. The Ankh. I think that's really important.
All right.
I think I have a knife, and I will cut it up
Do
if
not.
it gets close to me.
Do not.
Cover. I look to him and I just go, cover me. And I'm going to the Ankh.
Oh, dear
There we go! We are now in initiative. Combat has begun.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Alright. So, I need all of your dex scores real quick, and I do believe the man with the gun did ready his gun in the previous room.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
So
Been
he should
ready.
be first.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, we got...
Dex going
Theodore.
channel. Or in general.
I'll go type that in.
Shit, bro. We're so
Theo. Alright. Who's next? Who else has a high dex?
Me.
Aquila, yours is 80, correct?
Yeah.
Then Amenthus would be next.
Yes. I meant this.
Oh my
Amenthus.
gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
who's next?
That would be me, Darcy, with a 60.
This is not okay. This is not okay. Not a single part of this is okay.
Nothing about this is good.
Then
Okay,
Diego.
who's next?
Then
Diego?
Diego. And then Jamie.
I'm not very quick, guys. I've got a knife. That's about it.
The booty shorts chafe you so much, man.
It's so hard to move.
Hmm.
Alright, and this thing. Where's my freaking sheet? Wait, where'd you go? Ah, there you are. Alright.
No one. He said the Ankh. He thinks the Ankh is important. So I was just like, if no one's gonna fucking move.
Okay, Jamie, I got a question. What was your dex again?
45.
Oh boy, you guys are lucky. This thing goes last.
Well then.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna be
okay.
like, oh no, am I gonna die because
Yeah.
I'm slow?
Yeah. Okay.
We're
Alright.
dead.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, we're dead.
Theo,
Yes.
you're up.
All
What you
right.
gonna do?
Yeah, he's gonna shoot the thing with his revolver.
Cool.
Are
And
you
so one of the
sure?
things that I did tell you before is that it's not really necessarily a to hit thing. It's you're having to beat their dodge, or vice versa.
All right.
So you're gonna roll for your shot, and then I'm going to roll a dodge.
Okay.
Oh no.
$76.
All right. And I rolled a 23, but it does not make my pass for the dodge roll. So I got a question: did your 76 beat your
No.
attack? Okay, so this thing
Wait,
moves quickly
wait.
off to the left.
Wait, 76?
Mm-hmm. What's
Uh,
your gun use?
Oh yeah. It's 60. Okay, now then you can't push luck anyway with attack rolls.
Yeah,
so.
you can't. Yeah, you can't push with attack rolls.
Alright.
But so you miss, but it doesn't really dodge out of the way. It just kind of moves its head ever so slightly, and it hits the wall behind it. Next is Keela.
I'm going stabby with knife.
We
going to
hold
run
the
up-
knives.
You're going to run up and stab this thing with a knife. You know what I should have freaking done? I
Why?
should have made you guys roll sanity the second you saw this fucking thing. God damn it. All right,
Us-
you gonna run up?
Some of
gonna
us
run-
are pretty good with sanity.
Mm-hmm. You gonna run up to it with the knife?
Yes.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm a
Use your-
plucky kid. I'm pretty brave, okay?
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so I roll, so that's like the regular, right?
So at the bottom of your sheet, it should have your knife, and it should have a where's the plucky kid sheet?
I just
so
really-
so yeah, it's regular 50. So you'd have to beat a 50 in order for it to be successful. 25 for hard, 10 for extreme.
Okay. I'm rolling. Oh, 18. So,
Yeah, that's gonna
Hard.
hit because this guy rolled a 65 for his dodge, so he failed the dodge. Roll me a d4 plus your damage bonus, which of course is a -1. So 1d4 -1.
okay.
Why are my
D4.
my metal dice have betrayed me? Why are my plastic dice rolling better? I'm
Okay,
switching to-
that's gonna be 3 points of damage because he rolled a 4 -1.
Alrighty. 4 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess if everyone with a knife just charges it and then just
Yeah,
stabs
just
it.
all shake them at once.
Oh yeah.
Just
Then we get to
Guys,
the
guys,
end of round 1, and then we get you.
Guys,
Hack antics.
we have to follow the motto of our future generations. They can't stop all of us.
Alright.
I'm
so
already
it is-
leading their fashion sense. It's okay.
It's now Darcy's turn. Go ahead.
All right,
boy.
I'm going for the fucking onk.
Alright, I need you to roll me a dex check to get there.
Okie dokie. That's gonna be a 53 out of 60.
Alright, so you get over there to the Ankh, and as you grab it, you feel something. It's pulsing.
Oh no.
Stab the heart.
The heart.
Kill the heart.
The heart.
Kill
Okay,
it, kill it, kill
I'm-
it, kill it.
I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it.
You break it open, and there's this nasty, slimy, black ichor that just sort of gets all over your hands, and you see this beating heart in your hands. Make a sanity check real quick.
19.
Yes!
Oh!
Good on
take
you. You've seen some stuff.
My
You're
character
gonna-
has seen some shit.
You're going to take 2 points of sanity.
Yeah, no, give me. I wouldn't even be mad. I'm not even mad about 2.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Because it could have been worse.
Fuck.
And that's gonna that'll be your turn for the moment. So yeah, you got this nasty thing in your hands. It is beating. All right, Diego, your turn.
Is there? Can I scan the room? Is there anything that could help me that I could realize if you? Yeah, this would help us win.
You're going to need to make a spot hidden, and that will be your turn.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm the archaeologist. I'm not here to fight.
I'm not either.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking
We can do this.
my movement is still I can still move and then act, right? That's still not changed.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting away from. I'm backing up from this thing as I take a scan of the room. That is a hard success.
All right, you look around in the room, and you do not see any sort of weapons or anything in this room. You see the open sarcophagus, and you see Darcy holding this
Darcy.
black beating heart in her hands.
Smash it! Kill it!
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Jamie's next, right?
Yep, Jamie's
No, that's
next.
fine. Yeah, that's my turn. I cry in the corner.
Oh no!
I don't, but I'm
Jamie, stab it! Stab the heart!
Oh.
Just kill it.
Jamie, what you do?
Yeah. Go stab the heart.
Okay. What are you stabbing it with?
The knife.
The fighting knife.
Which knife?
Oh my god!
knife.
No, the knife on the table!
Theodore gave me.
Yeah!
You stab it.
Yeah.
You stab it, and there's a pulse, and then you hear a roar,
Oh,
and you look over to this thing, and it looks as if you've just pissed it off.
Oh no!
oh, come on.
I know what we have to do. Oh my god!
I
Oh
know
my
what we
god!
can do.
Attack her!
Cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me,
We're
cover
going.
me, cover
We're
me.
going.
I'm
We're going.
already
We're going.
next to you with this knife and a heart on the end of it.
No,
Alright.
I don't think it'll stick.
I don't care. I've got a knife in it. Just repeated.
That's
Just
gonna be your
jabbing
turn.
it.
That's gonna be your turn. It's now the abomination's turn.
Oh no!
And,
I'm holding its heart.
and because of what you've done, now instead of attacking the child, I'm gonna have to roll to see who it's going to attack. So we're gonna go from
The child lives.
we're gonna go from my brain just died.
Oh, dear Lord.
The order in which you guys are fighting. So Theo's 1, Akila's 2, Amethyst is 3, Darcy's 4, Diego's 5, Jamie's 6. And we're gonna see who the thing's going to attack.
Oh, my Lord.
I taunt it.
Me, I'm beefy.
No,
Uh.
I don't taunt it.
You're not a
I'm
bard.
a good boy. I'm Jack Black. I can't die.
Oh,
What?
Darcy.
Oh no!
Oh!
It sees you holding this thing, and its eyes lock on you, and it rushes forward.
I'm standing right next to her, aren't I? I've got a knife.
You are, but once again, I have rolled, so give me a second. You're gonna
Oh,
make a
no.
dodge, and if your dodge beats my fighting, then it'll miss.
Oh no, Dodge, please, you're
Roll
my
low,
boss.
roll low, roll low!
I still need to get paid.
I got a 67.
Does that mate your, or does that?
I'm
Yeah.
looking right now.
Also, I was skipped in the first round, which was
Oh, no.
What?
What?
Oh,
yeah.
I guess I
Yeah,
meant this.
I was
Got
skipped.
oops. I'm
That's
sorry.
like,
Oh,
it's
Go
cool.
quick.
I meant this got skipped.
That's cool.
Fine.
Let's just go.
No, that doesn't make it.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. It's okay. Stay calm. Remain calm.
Oh.
Remain calm.
There is no remaining calm. I just stabbed this thing's heart.
You take
You
8
gotta
points
run.
of damage.
Whoa!
Oh no.
Oh my god!
You now have this thing rushes you, and its claws extend and swipe across your midsection, and practically cuts you open. You now have a bleed, so you will be taking damage on your next turn if someone doesn't help you.
Okay.
It is now.
Yo.
Help
Guess
her.
who's next to her?
Yeah,
It is
exactly.
now-
Help her.
It is now Theo's turn. Theo,
Are
what you
we-
gonna do?
Are we allowed to talk between turns, by the way?
Yeah.
Roleplay.
We need the fucking ritual dagger!
Yes!
Oh.
Someone grab the heart and run!
Yeah, no, someone grab the heart and run. We keep it
I
busy.
got you. I got you.
You
did!
did!
No, 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 no. I mean, out of character, I got you. Like, I know what I'm doing for my turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm next to
go,
you. I
Go
got
long!
All right.
Wait. Who's closest to the room towards the ritual dagger?
I would assume that it's probably between Theo, Aminthes, and Diego, who are probably
Like-
closest to that. Okay, so basically what you've got going on here. In fact, maybe I should send you guys
All right.
my map.
I just need to
yes.
know who's closest to
yeah.
that door where
I
the
will-
ritual dagger is.
All right,
Because I have the idea that maybe we just throw the heart to someone closer
yeah.
so that someone can treat your gaping wound.
Mhm.
And you're not trying to run.
I'm not trying to run. I'm smarter than that.
All right. So
All right, give me a second. I'm about to put this
Chuck
thing
a
in
heart.
bullshittery.
All right. I'm gonna delete it and then put it on the stream for those who are watching to hear. Also, by the way, this isn't us faking panic. We are genuinely panicking. Please send help. We're scared.
This is real panic.
We are very scared.
We need an adult.
So there's your map. You basically
Most
have
of
a
us
big
are
giant ass
adults.
circle to work with. So there's 3 of you near that little
Oh, jeez.
near that little passageway. The dagger's in the annex. You guys are in the burial chamber. The door between the burial chamber and the antechamber are open. But that big hulking beast kind of stands between you and that.
Jesus.
I got an idea.
You got an idea. All right.
got an
We
idea.
ready to go on? We ready to go on to the next round?
Yeah.
Yep.
Theo,
All right.
what you gonna do?
He's going to. There's not really anything for me to do at the moment.
Shoot him!
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna shoot it.
Gun.
I was gonna say, shoot it. I'm gonna shoot him
Okay.
again. All
Go
right.
ahead and shoot at him. Let's see.
I haven't used these plastic dice for a long time. Please forgive me.
What?
Right. Oh, come on! 77! Wait.
So,
77. I hate these dice. Dang it, no! That's another shot wasted.
so you fire and you miss.
And I fired, and I missed. And I fired again, and I missed.
All right, Aquila, your turn. This thing ran away from you towards the linguist and your dilettante. Are you going to attack it again, or what are you gonna do?
Okay. Is it possible for me to grab the heart and run?
You can. That's up to you.
I'm doing it, and I'm gonna grab the heart. I'm gonna try and run back to where the dagger would be annexed.
Okay. So basically what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to grab the heart and you're going to get to the entryway of the passageway where everybody else is currently is what you'll be able to do.
Okay.
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 So you grab it. Aminthes, you see the child running up with the heart in her hands.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my job as I pull out my fucking 20 feet of hemp rope, and I'm gonna go behind this creature, and I'm gonna choke it with the rope. Like,
Well then.
Oh my god,
Wrangle it.
you're just gonna make it angry.
Well then. That's one way to
Alright.
do it.
So that is going to be. Where's my paper? That's going to be a maneuver.
Also, so that fucking. Who are you again? Theodore. There we go. Can have like a better chance of shooting it.
Ah.
Like,
Alright.
holding it by the neck with the rope, like hog tying it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do. So I'm going to need you to roll me strength, and I'm going to still roll a dodge.
Okay. I'm very good with success. Oops. God dang it, my phone! Err! Ooh, it's a success. 44 out of 70. Wait, what's my... yes, just 44 out of 70.
Alright, so technically that's better than the success that I got for his dodge. So yes, you managed to get this thing.
Oh no.
You jump on its back and you take this rope and you kind of wrap it around your forearms and jerk it against his throat. So you're basically hanging onto the back of this creature.
Riding, cowboy.
Yeah. Basically, that sort of situation.
I am Jack Black.
Darcy.
Well, I know that a lot of people are like, yeah, running's a good idea, but I'm kind of slowly bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm just gonna look at you all. I am going to try and get away and towards where we're all running to. But as I'm doing that, I'm just pointing over and I'm saying, like I'm not like pointing over, but I'm just like calling out to the group, cover the kid.
All right. You going to
I've got a
try
knife.
to
I'll
do a
cover
medicine
you.
check or anything on yourself or anything like that?
You
Yeah.
do it. You're bleeding.
All right. Go ahead and medicine check yourself to see if you can't keep yourself from bleeding out too quickly.
I hope so. 1 second here.
I'm actually shaking right now.
I rolled well. I just don't know how well. Let's hold up.
You better be able to shoot this thing, Theodore, on your next turn.
I'm trying, but my dice haven't been rolling.
That's a 10.
All right. So you're going to be able to keep yourself from bleeding this round, so you will not take any damage this round.
Yeah. As I'm moving, I'm going like when I said cover. I'm looking to the strong boys. She'll need the door opened.
Yep.
All right. Diego, your turn.
I am. I'm following after Aquila.
All right.
I have
So
to.
you're-
Hey, does
Yeah, I'm
anyone
sorry.
remember the fact that there was something coming up behind us?
We're
Kind of blocked. No, because this
It's okay.
just came out.
Just keep
Wait,
going.
you know,
It's
we-
ahead.
We might listen. We might be sandwiched within. Sure.
But we got that
But
ritual.
we're fucked. No, we're fucked.
We're-
We
we're
just gotta
dead.
We have to do something, and this is
It's
it.
that
so
ritual
I
knife.
mean-
Fucking.
Get
I
that
mean,
Alright,
hey, if
so
anyone makes
what-
it this far in the chamber and all the stuff's dead, I've got a cool journal that people can find later.
Hey, you're right.
Like,
I
Hey, eventually, when this is no longer a problem for future people, they'll
I-
find my journal.
Yeah, I
Alright.
follow behind Aquila. I brandish the fucking Kopesh and I'm following after. Is there like a
Alright,
dash
so
mechanic? Can I run this far?
There's not
Or is
really a
it just-
dash mechanic. There's
No?
not really
Okay.
a dash mechanic for this. So what I'm gonna say is, Keela is in the passageway. You are in the passageway. Everyone else is not currently. Excuse me, that was your turn, Jamie.
Oh, don't forget. Oh, I meant this one. Never mind. Sorry.
So,
I'm an idiot.
oh, it's okay. So, I'm guessing that this monster is kind of dealing with the person choking it.
Yep.
Hello.
I'm guessing that this'll be a good enough turn for me to go over to Darcy and try and help them with their gaping wound.
All right. Roll me medicine.
Okay, let's see how
Oh
this
dear
goes.
lord.
Let me see where medicine is on my thing. 'Cause I'm blind. Okay. Normal success.
All right. So you are able to basically utilize a shirt and sort of bind the wound enough to where she's not having to hold her hand over that hole, basically. And you guys still head towards the passageway, I assume. All right. It's the abomination's
Definitely.
turn. It's the abomination's turn, and since Amenthus is choking it, it's going to try to fling him off. And
Yeah,
I don't
strength
even know if I
versus
should.
strength, boy.
Yeah, strength versus strength. I'm just saying this isn't going to end well for you.
Roll
Go
over
ahead,
100.
roll it.
100. 100. Abomination die. Abomination die. 100.
Go ahead, Sand.
Oh.
Oh
okay,
no.
Okay. Okay, I still got it. 34. Woo!
Oh.
Well, here's the problem. This thing rolled a 15,
Oh no.
No.
and you get thrown across the room, and you hit the wall. You're going to take
Oh.
4 points of damage as you slam into the wall.
So I'm not bleeding. Okay.
You've definitely got some broken bones. Like
Mm,
you've got a cracked
pain.
spine.
You're in pain. All right, Theo.
Hit it.
You firing?
Yep. I am going to fire. And please, well, he's actually going. You know what? Actually, okay. Who's in the room?
Darcy, myself.
Amentes and you.
E.
He's gonna fire. He's gonna shoot at it one more time.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, please. Just give me this. Give me this. Why are...
I was gonna say, just go ahead and shoot me instead.
No.
At least if I'm dead, then I won't have to be suffering anymore.
Oh, dear Lord. Alright, come on. Alright. 93. Now that doesn't miss again! I'm...
Yep. It missed.
I'm telling you, you should have just shot me instead.
I don't understand.
Alright.
Why? My dice.
Shoot me!
No.
I think I know now why you were, kicked out of the army.
Yeah, because apparently I can't hit anything, apparently. I fired, and I missed, and I fired, and I missed, and I fired.
And it went on for several hours.
This went on for several hours.
Aquila, your turn.
Okay.
Run, bitch,
I'm
run!
running.
All right, so I'm going to say with your running, you're going to be able to get to the mural. You're not going to be able to get through it, obviously, because you're not strong enough to push it
Dang
open.
Mm-hmm.
So, Amentes, your turn. You're laying prone.
Did I lost my rope since he threw me, or...
No, you didn't lose your rope. It's still kind of partially wrapped around one of your arms.
Cool, now's
Okay.
my chance. I do it again.
What am I do it again? Okay. Can I make a sort of makeshift sling with the rope and a few rocks?
What?
That's
You know.
no, not the worst idea.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me luck.
Oh God, why luck?
You were in the middle of combat with this giant creature, this giant, nasty, pus-filled creature, and you're trying to figure out how to make yourself a makeshift sling. Roll me luck.
Okay. 50.
All right. Does that beat your luck score?
Hold on. Where is it? Where's luck again? L.
Should do.
L. Law.
It doesn't.
What?
You spend your
Where?
turn. What do you mean? Where? Did you find it yet or no?
45. Oh, 45. Oh, okay. God dang it! I can't even. I can't. Okay,
You
my luck
spend
is
your turn
45.
trying to figure this out, but you manage to fucking tie about 3 half hitch knots in this rope, rather than making any sort of usable sling out of it.
Ah, shit.
Congratulations, you now have knotted rope. I shit you not. Darcy, your turn.
I guess I'm gonna run and try and catch up to the group.
All right, so I'm gonna say that you're gonna get through the passageway on the other side of the annex, but not up to the mural, because I assume that you're moving pretty slowly. Diego.
Me. I keep following Aquila
All right,
until
so
I
you
make
get-
it to the mural.
All right, so you're at the mural.
I'm gonna try and push it open, and I'm just gonna. I get a gesture for her to help me, but it's not her turn, so.
I mean, she can. Yeah, go ahead and push on it. Give me strength.
Just be good. Okay, this is good. I use 20 luck points Consider myself an extreme success.
Oh, Corey.
All right.
You want this?
Well then.
You push it and it creaks open barely enough for you to squeeze yourself through. It's not open very wide, but you can fit through it.
Go.
All right, that's as much as you can do. Jamie, your turn.
Okay. So.
All your dun like Discord
mean-
noises.
So Darcy's not bleeding anymore, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, that works. I've got a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Run!
I'm trying
what
to
you
give
gonna
you
do?
guys time to get away. This thing, as long as we keep it occupied here, you guys get it done out there.
All right, what you gonna
So-
do?
Stab it.
All right, your stibby stab versus my dodge.
Okay. And I don't have the information on this knife because Theo has it.
Theo, what's the information on the knife? Like, what's its damage?
It is damage. It's damage? Like, you're not even, alright, so it's...
I want to know its damage, cause your ability to attack is not her
Alright,
ability
it's
to
a
attack.
1d8 plus a d4.
Okay, so you're gonna need to make a brawl check.
Okay.
So whatever your number is for brawl.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. In the neck. In the neck. In the neck.
It's a 25.
So you gotta roll 25 or lower for a success.
And I failed.
Oh.
It also failed its dodge, but nothing bad happens because of it. So
Oh, thank God.
you swing and you miss, and it's
Oh.
this thing's turn. Jamie, you're the only one in here.
Oh, everyone else is out. It's just me.
So
No,
this
I'm in
thing's-
there. No, I'm in there.
You're in there. Okay,
Yeah,
you're in there.
I'm in there and there either.
Yeah, we never
we're all
left.
preoccupied
Yeah,
with the
well,
monster,
here's the thing: is Jamie just got up on it and
I'm
swung
right
at it.
next to it.
Yeah, she swung on
Why?
it. So your dodge versus my attack.
I'm playing with
What?
D4 as well in the background.
Yeah,
What
we
you got?
we can hear you.
I know. I
Jamie.
was like, wait. I noticed the mic's picking this up.
Oh.
Mm.
So I failed.
And this thing succeeded.
Oh,
no. Well, you're dead.
How many hit points did you say you had?
9.
You're dead.
Guess how many hit points this thing rolled?
How
Nine.
many?
9.
You're dead. You're dead.
This thing leans down and snaps at you with its jaws. Closes you in its mouth and then drops you.
Shit.
Well, you're dead.
Why did you have to stab it?
Because you guys needed some time. I just wasted one of its turns. Also,
So
you guys are messed over now. You guys have no clue anything from the hieroglyphs. I was the only one that could read those.
So technically you are dying.
Oh,
You're
I'm
not
dying?
Dead? Yeah, you are dying. You are not dead just
Oh
yet. Basically,
no.
basically there's a turn for people to get to you and possibly save your life with a medicine check, but if they do not on this turn, you will be dead by next turn. This thing chomps at you and it looks around the room and then it takes off through the 15 by 15 doorway.
Oh thank God. Okay, well.
So wait,
there you
it's
go, we
gone?
have a chat.
It's running. Diego, moments later, you hear a roar, and you look down the hallway, and you see that thing barreling towards you.
Do I get to act, or is he just right there? At the end of his turn.
Theo, it's your turn.
Save!
Save her!
Yeah, no,
No,
Theo
no,
goes.
you guys are more important right now. He has a gun.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. You
yeah,
shoot him. I'll go for.
Yeah.
go for her.
Theo goes and he
I've
tries.
got 2 people in the room with me. It's okay.
Yep. Theo goes and he tries to shoot the beast.
All right. So
He's
you
in the
follow
hallway
behind,
now.
You
Yep.
try to shoot this thing as it's moving in the back.
Yes.
All right. Dex versus attack. Or dodge versus attack.
Come on, please. Please. Please.
hit it. Oh my god.
No way. Hard success.
All right, and you beat its dodge success, so you hit it. Roll me that damage.
Yes! Yes! Oh, and I get to use.
Finally.
Finally! And I fired and I hit after 3 hours. Come on, please. Max damage. 5 damage.
All right. It's still up.
How bad does it look?
Not very bad at all.
Oh. Oh, you know, it only took.
So, it's now Akila's turn. You're kind of standing on the other side of the wall.
Oh boy.
Kill it!
I'm getting the dagger. I'm getting the dagger, and I'm getting it.
All right. You get the dagger. What do you do with it?
I'm stabbing the heart. I'm stabbing the heart.
All right. And as this thing approaches, you stab the heart, and it seems to rock once as a bullet goes through its shoulder. It rocks again as you stab it a second time, and then it collapses onto the ground.
Oh!
Don't prematurely celebrate!
No, yeah, you're right. Don't.
No. We can't trust
Alright,
anything.
there's someone dying.
Alright.
I'm probably gonna
So,
die.
Aminthes, you
Fuck
see?
yeah, time. Yeah,
your friend
time to use
over
my
there.
PhD.
All right.
Time to meet
Roll
Doctor
me.
Who.
Come on, Doctor Who. Roll that medicine check.
Oh. Wait, medicine? I can't use first aid.
First aid, that works too.
Yeah, thank God. I don't
Push
have
all your
medicine.
freaking luck here, buddy.
Use all your luck.
Use all the luck.
Use all your luck.
Don't you you might need it later.
We might need another person later.
Oh, you guys might need me later. Cause I'm the only one that can read the hieroglyphs.
Yes.
It's a normal
Oh,
success.
no.
I got a 43 out of 50.
A normal
boy.
success. All right. So you managed to stabilize her.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't
I'm
die
the
on
only
these
one
booty
that can
shorts.
read these walls.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
I'll get laid if you survive.
I hope it's not you.
Oof.
Can I just say, Akila's like shaking right now.
Yeah. For those of you who saw that, so that would be Theo, Diego,
Yeah.
and Akila. I'm gonna need you to make one last sanity
Sanity.
check.
Okay.
Yo, I don't need to make a sanity check, and I nearly died.
Oh,
Sanity.
I'm hardcore, guys.
Okay.
Okay,
By the-
77. I just. I
63.
passed. I passed.
Fail.
69.
by the fucking grace of the god.
I fail.
Normally. Oh my
All right.
fucking
For
god.
those of you who pass, you only take 1 point of sanity damage. You, sir, with the gun, you take 4 points
Okay.
of sanity loss. And you all manage to reconvene, and you get your injured compatriots stable enough, and eventually you hear shouting coming down the halls, and you see your workers. And they're all surprised to see you guys in the state that you're in. They see all the treasure, but it sort of pales in comparison to that mass that lays on the floor at your feet.
Oh hell yeah.
How about the girl that nearly died?
Wait.
You're stabilized, and you eventually wake up to an actual medical practitioner trying to save your life.
Thanks.
And that's where I'm going to end the session.
Did we just survive? No way! We lived!
Dude, the child came in clutch.
Oh my god!
That kid,
Oh.
that kid though, I was like, no, he has the gun. Don't save me, go shoot
Oh
it.
my god!
I was like, there's 2 people in this room that are up. Send the
don't
person with the
care.
gun out there.
Oh.
I don't
Has-
care. One thing I have to say is I don't care if fucking Aquila has parents or not. After this,
That's your
Darcy
kid now.
officially adopts. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god!
your kid now.
I am just saying, the moment the Ankh turned into a heart and Cage asked, "Are you hitting it with that weapon?" I was like, "We missed the fucking
Oh,
ritual
no.
dagger. We
Oh.
should have taken the fucking
I'm
dagger."
glad that I pointed it out.
I'm fucking glad that I was just like the fucking dagger.
Oh.
No, I'm
Alright,
so glad that I passed that one check because we wouldn't have known that was in there.
Yeah, you're absolutely fucking right.
Oh,
I'm
my
so
yeah.
God.
happy. you
Oh,
talked
dear
to me.
lord.
so glad. I'm so glad that I rush
Oh.
ahead of the group to go find random stuff so that I can just be like, oh yeah, this thing exists, by the way.
Oh
Hey,
my-
architect, hey, you want to come look at this knife I just found?
Oh yeah,
Hey,
that's a
guys,
pretty good
Let
knife.
everyone know.
guys, do we wanna say goodbye and call it the end?
Yeah,
Watching.
that
Don't
was...
play with cocks, boys and girls. They will kill you.
Ah,
Oh my god.
The end.
Okay,
That's
that
the
was...
message.
That was the first episode of One Shot Wonders. A lot of us just played Call of Cthulhu, and most of us just survived our first game with no team deaths, which is incredibly rare.
Congratulations, guys! You managed to get through Call of Cthulhu without a single party death.
How rare is that,
Yeah.
by the
That
way?
it was so close.
That's
It was so
very rare.
close. It was so close. Guys, I nearly died.
Yeah, alright,
Alright.
alright.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.